Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to Office Hours here at Sales Process. My name is Tamara. How's everybody's Monday going? Start of a new week. I can't believe we're in the middle of July already. It's making me a little crazy that it's going by so fast. Let's get everybody in. Okay. So today we are continuing on with our AI series where we're learning about the different features inside of Sales Process, the AI features that you can use. And today we're going to cover two areas. We're going to cover reviews. So this is where you can set up your AI to automatically respond to reviews that you get. And there are many different places that you can get reviews. Most two popular ways are through Google, your Google business profile, and also through your Facebook business page, right? Those are two places that a lot of people focus on getting reviews. Now, if you're a local business, Google reviews are incredibly important. And so this particular feature inside of Sales Process can be quite helpful. Now, Google prioritizes and will push higher into the results businesses that take their review management very seriously. And by that, I mean that they respond to their reviews. Now, as a busy business owner, a lot of people don't have a time to do that, especially if you generate a lot of reviews a day. Or even a week, it's hard to keep up with responding to all of those. And so now Sales Process provides you with a way using AI to respond to those reviews. And it is a very detailed feature that will allow you to manage good reviews and bad reviews. So it's a great way to set this up for your business. And you can, of course, I never say like set it and forget it, but you can sort of set it and then monitor it, right? Just to see how everything is going. So we're going to cover that today. And then we are also going to cover setting up the AI for your chat bot, your chat widget feature on your website or your funnel. You can have a chat widget on your funnel as well. So we're going to go into those two areas today. First, we're going to start with the review AI feature, and then we're going to move to the chatbot feature. So I'm going to start and share my screen. Please remember, if you have any questions, put them in the chat or feel free to unmute and ask. As always, I love to have conversations with you guys. So just remember that you can unmute and chime in whenever you have a question. All right. I'm going to share my screen. There we go. All right. So inside of your Sales Process account, you have a menu item and it's called reputation. And I don't know if anybody here has dove into their reputation menu at all inside of Sales Process. But when we click on reputation, what you're going to see here is this is where if you have your Google account integrated, or if you have your Facebook business page integrated, you can monitor how many reviews you get. It's sort of like a dashboard for your reviews, right? So you can see what the different reviews are that come through. Maybe we should walk through how to integrate your Google or your business page. So inside of your Sales Process, if you come down to the very bottom to settings, and then you go to integrations, you can see here, yours may not look the same because I already have a Google account integrated, but you can just click on connect or manage, and you can just sign into your Google account. You can also sign into your business page here, and Facebook business page. You can sign in here, and that way you can have the sales process integration so that it can monitor any reviews you get on Facebook, any reviews you get through your Google business profile. Okay. So that's how you would integrate it. Now, if we go back, and we're going to go back to reputation, this is where you're going to see how your business Google will pull in and start to populate this dashboard here. Okay. So that's where you find your reputation. Now, how do you set up your AI tool inside here? Well, up here, you can go right over to settings, and you should probably have one that's set up that's, if you've integrated your Google, that is, you would have one that's called legacy reviews. And it will probably say no tone or something like that. As you can see, I've taught this a few times, so I have a few different things in here, but this is where we set up your AI review response. It's kind of like a bot, right? So it actually responds to any reviews that come through. Now, you can do a couple of different things. Up here, you can decide that you want to respond to all your own reviews. You can have the AI help you write a response to your review. That's what suggestive is. Or you can set it up for auto response, which means that it's going to respond to the review for you using the parameters that you set up here. Okay. And so you can see that as soon as I clicked on this, it can say, how long do you want the bot to wait before responding? And so you want it to feel as authentic as possible. You don't want the review to receive a response immediately, right? Like that just feels really automatic and automated. So maybe you want to wait like an hour or 2 hours or 30 minutes. You can put in here what you want, right? So if I put in here 2 hours, then the bot will then respond to any reviews that come through within 2 hours. Okay. And of course, you set this up for what is best for your business. Now, the second part of this is you have two options here. You can create starter agents, or you can create just one single agent. If you click on this, it's going to create 5 review agents. And this is sort of like the fast track to setting it up. And what you'll see is you can see here that the agents are set up, and they will determine how they respond. So you can have one that, let's see, say someone gave you a rating for 2 stars or below. You want to set this up. You want the tone to be very empathetic and to be solution oriented, right? So what this does is it fast tracks the different agent responses you can create, the different bots that you can create, and who responds to what based on the rating that the customer gave you. So this will quickly set up 5 agents, and then you can go in here and you can edit them, or you can create an agent from scratch. So let's do the create an agent from scratch first, and then we will go into how we can edit these ones that were quickly set up for us. So if we create an agent, it's going to say from scratch, or you can choose some of these templates that have already been set up, okay? And of course, you can edit anything like this, but we're going to just go from scratch. So we're going to click proceed. Right away, you're going to want to give it a name. so that you can identify it in your list of agents that you have as you go ahead and create that. So here it's giving you an example of agent instructions. And here you want to put in here how you want your agent to reply, right? So generate an appropriate reply for a review, follow the instructions while generating a reply, keep the reply short and sweet. And that's nice because you want to reply in like 1 or 2 sentences, right? You want to provide an empathetic, if it's a bad review, an empathetic statement, and then maybe a statement for them to reach out to your customer service, right? Something like that. So, and I'm just going to put it there like that so that you know this is just an example, right? So then you can choose what is the tone of the agent, right? You can choose a couple different tones. So I always love to focus on solution oriented, right? And I also want to be friendly. So I'm going to choose friendly and solution oriented. Now, here is something, because we are a global community, this is something that I really like. If you leave this here for the language of your agent, if you received a review in a different language other than English, you can choose to have a dynamic response, and the language that the bot will respond in is based on the language that the review was written in. So if someone left you a review and they spoke French, the bot will respond in French. Okay. So there are a limited number of languages currently here. And eventually the team is hoping to expand on which languages the bots do speak. But you have some choices here. And if you see a language that your customers may leave a review in, you may want to use that dynamic feature. Otherwise, you can use a fixed feature, and then you can set the language that you want your bot to respond in. Okay. And then here it says which source do you want the bot to respond to? Now, maybe you have different review applications integrated into SalesProcess because there's so many. There's Yelp, there's a dining one. So just depending on the industry you're in, maybe you have a different review app that's integrated into your SalesProcess account. And this you can choose here. So you can say, I want it to respond to any review that comes through with any account that I have integrated with SalesProcess, or you can be more specific, right? So I'm just going to leave it on all. And then here is where you can set which reviews they respond to. Is it a 5-star review? Is it 4 or above? Like, you can choose which reviews the bot responds to. And when we're talking about reviews, this is where you can get really detailed, because especially if you're getting like 2 stars or below, you want to reach out to that customer, right? You want to reach out to them. You want to fix whatever the issue is so that they can update their review and be happy with the service that you provided them, right? So you can tailor the agent to the review that they provided. So that's just something to keep in mind. And then here, you get to decide how you sign off all of your reviews. Okay. So in this area, I would want to put, you could put in here is our customer support email if you need it. Okay. And then you would put right? You put your email in there. Now, this here is for your AI agent response preview. You can generate up to 50 reviews in 24 hours. So what that means is you can respond to 50 reviews per day. That's your bot kind of has that capability. So this here, if I click on generate, it's going to give us an example of a response to a review. Okay, so I'm going to click generate. And it's just going to take a minute. And look at this. Thank you for taking the time to share your feedback. I'm sorry to hear that your experience did not meet your expectations. We strive to provide a product that lives up to its reputation. As you can see, it gets into, it can be very detailed and sound very empathetic, right? And that's exactly what you want your bot to sound like. And so you can tweak your responses, and you'll have to like play around up here with how you want the response to, or the instructions that you give to your agent to change the response down here. Okay. But you can see how powerful this is because this will respond to any reviews that are coming through. Any questions so far in our review agent response here? Okay. So then if you're happy with everything, you're going to save this. And you can see this was saved right here. And what it does is it's going to track, it will tell you how many times did it respond, which agent responded, and how many times did it respond. Okay. Now, remember I said if you click this one, you can quickly create 5 agents that will be created based on the stars that you get. You can go in here, you can edit them, you can clone them, you can disable them. You can also delete them. But if we go in and we edit them, you can see these are the agent instructions that are given. So it is a little bit more in depth. You can tell it what to do. It says keep the response in 2 lines or under. Otherwise, sometimes the review bots can be a little bit wordy. So you can tell it how do you want it to respond and to be concise, right? And so here it's set up to only respond to 2 stars or below. Here's what they're signing off with is just a thank you. And we can generate a response here to see what it looks like. Truly sorry to hear about your experience. Appreciate your feedback. Please reach out to us directly so we can address your concerns and make things right. Okay. I would encourage you to, if you are working on a bot that has 2 stars or below, don't just ask them to reach out to you. Give them a channel to reach out to you, right? Because then you're leaving it in the customer's hands to go and search up, well, how do I get back to this person, right? How do I reach out directly? So I would I would encourage you to include how they can get back to you inside of your sign off here. All right. So that is your review agent, and that's going to be part of your homework for the contest inside the Facebook group. If you're new here, we have a Facebook group contest, and you get assigned homework inside of office hours, and you can post your homework in the Facebook group. And that will be one of your assignments for today, is to create a review AI agent. You can either create, like I said, the starter agents, the 5, your team of 5 agents that respond to your reviews, or you can create just one. It's up to you. And then you can use this in your business to respond to any reviews that come through. And you know that it's being handled. You can come in here, monitor the situation, see what's happening, right? Any questions? For the homework, all I need you to do is just show us a screenshot of your AI agent with this all filled out. Just take a screenshot of this and you can post that in the Facebook group as part 1 of today's training. And of course, if there's any questions afterwards, if you think of anything, just let me know. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about is your chat widget, the widget that you can put onto your website, and you can set it up so that your chat widget responds automatically through using AI. Now, a brand new feature dropped this week that I'm going to inject into our training series. And I think probably the best place to do that is going to be on Thursday when we continue on. It is for your knowledge base. Now, this again, remember when I started the series, we went through and we set up the brand voice inside of your SalesProcess account. And your AI agent pulls from that brand voice description to create the responses that we are setting up now. And so it's part of that foundational piece that we need to set up first before we can ask our agents to use that information. So if we go back into our settings here, you're going to see conversation AI and you're going to see knowledge base. And this is the one I'm referring to. The knowledge base is where you can load all of the information that your AI agent is going to require to service your customers. So if you wanted to set up a customer service chat widget on your website, you could load up a knowledge base of something like maybe it's your help docs from your company, maybe it's frequently asked questions, maybe it's technical information that they might need. You can set that up so that your bot has access to that and can pull from your knowledge base to serve the clients through your AI bot. We're going to cover this on Thursday though, because this, like I said, this just dropped, so this is brand new. But I feel like this is a foundational piece that needs to be set up first before you continue to sort of set up your agents, okay? So inside of Conversation AI, this is where you have your conversation agents. And this is where you can set up your agents for your chat widget, okay? So you can see here, the knowledge base is a big piece of this because it's asking to manage it through here. In here, you can create a prompt-based bot, or you can just create one. Like this is completely, it guides you through how to set one up, okay? And this is brand new. This is sort of like a create an AI agent wizard, right? You know how you have those wizards on software where you can set everything up? So this is like that. It's like a complete wizard. So when we click on the wizard, it says create a new bot. Welcome to your guided form setup. And I highly recommend that you use this because it's going to walk you through every single step that you need. Okay. And then you can choose, do you want to have a general Q&A bot, or do you want the bot to be able to book appointments for you as well? So these are two very different things. And I think today we're just going to cover the general Q&A. And then if we have some time, we'll look at this appointment booking bot. And then we can also cover any questions you might have, okay? So the general Q&A, we're just going to choose that one. We're going to click continue. And here it is going to immediately take us to our brand voice. That's why I said that's one of those integral pieces we need to have set up. Now you can have several different versions of your brand voice, right? So you can see that I've set up a few different brand voices. So I can choose which brand voice I want, or I can create a brand new one from here. But I've chosen this one and I'm going to click next. Now, I want to give this agent a name, right? So I would say chat, or maybe website chat widget. Or you could say your customer service AI or your customer service employee, whichever. And here is where you get to choose which channels the AI bot responds to. Now you'll see here, you can set up your Instagram DMs, your Facebook messages, your text messages. What else do we have? We have chat widget. So your chat widget, your live chat. That's like your live chat bot that you put on your website if you choose to have live chat. And you can also communicate through WhatsApp. Okay. So you can decide, I'm going to just leave it on for live chat. I'm going to get rid of these. So I'm going to just leave it on for live chat. You have the option to make this your primary bot. You can also set up the time. How long does the bot wait to respond? You can manage all of that. You want it to feel really sort of genuine, right? You don't want it to feel like it's automated. So you can play with this a little bit, okay? And of course, you can set up what is the initial greeting here. So you could, what will the bot, this is the first message the bot will send to users. If left empty, the bot will use a generic greeting, okay? So if you leave it empty, it will choose, or you can say, you can put in your greeting, right? Then next, here's where you're going to set up your goals for the bot. What is their goal, right? So what is the information that you want the bot to collect from the client? So you can choose that you want them to collect their name, email, phone number, address, city, all of that information. You can set up questions that you want the bot to ask. And you can even tell it which field to update inside of their contact record. So let's say you've set up a couple of custom fields and you want to collect that information using your bot. You would ask those questions here and you would tell the system which custom field to use. So you can ask them for their name. It's not giving you the custom field because the name and email and all of that is not a custom field. So let's say we wanted to say, ask them for their pet's name. Okay, and you would need to have a custom field that was set up for their pet's name. And you can drag these questions around. You can put them in the order that you want. You can move them around just by dragging them and dropping them. You can add extra questions in here. And you can also tell the bot if the field is already full, if that custom field's already full, skip that question. So this is making it smart, right? Like if they already have the information for that contact record, don't ask them again, which is a really nice feature to turn on. So you can turn that on so that the customer isn't giving you information you already have. And here is where you can decide whether you want the bot to be able to book appointments. If you turn this on, then you need to tell it which calendar can it book appointments on. So you have to choose the calendar. And if you want this to trigger a workflow after the appointment is booked. So if you already have your calendar set up to trigger workflows when appointments are booked, you don't have to turn this on. It's only if you're using the internal notifications in the calendar setting that you would want to trigger a workflow. And so then you would identify the workflow that you want it to be triggered. Okay. Do you want the bot to be able to cancel appointments? Do you want the bot to be able to reschedule appointments? You get to decide. You're in charge of all of that, right? And then receive an email notification if the bot doesn't know the answer. So you, as the owner, can be contacted by the bot to say, hey, this person asked me something I don't know. And so you can turn this on. And then you get to choose which users in your account receive that notification. And that allows your staff or yourself to reach out to that person and say, I understand you were looking for this information. Here's the answer to your question. Okay. All right. So we're going to just get rid of these and we're going to maybe put in our own question. So I'll put that in again. And then let's just say I'll just put that there. And then the response example might be George, right? Okay, so do I want them to be able to cancel appointments? Do I want them to be able to reschedule appointments? And I'm going to say all users here that I want it to be notified if there is anything here that, sorry, I want name, email, and phone. So those questions have to be on here. I shouldn't have deleted them. That way, this is the information that your bot will collect when it interacts with anybody on your website that initiates the bot. Okay? Any questions about this chat bot? We're going to save him. Once the bot has been created, you get to decide, is the bot off? Is this going to only provide you with suggested prompts within the chat window? So that if you have live agents monitoring your chat, it gives them a suggested response that they can click on and it will respond to the person. Or you put the bot in charge and it replies automatically. Okay. And then you can even test your bot. So you can test your bot here. And so you can say, hey, I have a question. And let's see what the bot comes back with. And so it's responding with the greeting that we gave it, right? Hey there, how can I help today? I want to know what your... And so the AI bot is thinking about the information and it's looking to see, do I have access to that information? And you can see here, I'm sorry, I don't have enough information to answer that question accurately. I've notified the team and someone will get back to you with the information you need. Is there anything else I can help you with in the meantime? And then it says it's adding in that extra question I answered. By the way, what's your pet's name? So that doesn't really make sense in this situation, but let's just say I tell them my pet's name is Gus, which it really is, by the way, if you wanted to know. I have a puppy named Gus. Thanks for sharing Gus's name. Now, could you please tell me your name? Okay, so I'll put that in there. And then it's probably going to ask me for my email. Yep. Provide your phone number. So you can see that the bot is, we have all the details. It's asking if I would like to book an appointment. It can check for the earliest available slot, can give the time, all of that. So this is a great way to test your bot to see if it's working the way that you want. And if not, then you want to come back here and you want to go back and tweak your bot, make changes to it, right? So we're going to save and close and save our bot. So you can see here, it tells you the status here. It's telling you this is on autopilot. This only supports the live chat channel. It doesn't communicate with anybody who sends you a Facebook message or an Instagram DM, or any text message it doesn't reply to, right? So you can change that as well. Does anybody have any questions about the chatbot setup? With the wizard, it's really a lot easier than it used to be. We had to go through a lot more information before the wizard was created. So I'm really happy to see the team pull it together and create that wizard. It makes it so easy for you guys. And I'm going to tell you right now, your AI agent is going to embarrass you. It's going to embarrass you. It's going to get it wrong. I just want you to go into this knowing that that's what's going to happen, because we don't think of every scenario, right? When it's live, we can't think of every scenario, but our customers and the people that interact with our AI agents very quickly will teach us. They'll show us the gaps in our AI agent, and you can come back and you can tweak it. So just know that it's not going to be perfect from the get-go. You can do everything you can, but there's always going to be some gaps, and then you can always come back and fix them. But Thursday, we're going to dive into the knowledge base, because this is where AI can be really powerful. You can set up a whole customer service chat widget that can answer technical questions, customer service questions, questions about, your programs, your any kind of service that you offer, as long as they have access to the information. The bot can pretty much do whatever you train it to do. So this is going to be the part 2 of your homework, is to create a conversation AI agent for your chat widget. Okay. And so you'll just need to provide the screenshot for here. Okay. Now, this I want to show you. Did you guys see how I got here? I got into the conversation AI, how I got into the bot settings. I just clicked on edit. Let me just go here. And if I go into edit, it brings us to this page here. So this is the advanced settings of your chat widget. Okay, let's go through these too, because this is important. So your bot details, it talks about everything that we set up in the beginning. And then you have some more advanced settings here. Maximum messages a bot can send in a conversation. So here's the reality of the world that we live in now. The fact that we have bots talking to bots. So you could get your bot into an endless conversation, right? This bot could be responding to another bot for hours and hours, days, months. So here you can set that up as a safeguard to end the conversation at a certain point, right? And then you also want to send the bot to sleep when you send a message manually through a workflow. So if you intercept the bot, you want to turn this on so that the bot goes to sleep and doesn't keep responding. Okay. It's also going to tell you what plan you are on inside a SalesProcess. If you're on the unlimited plan, which is $97 a month, or if you're on the pay per use plan. Okay. So you can check that out here and see. And remember that it is the summer of AI, and so you can try this out for 30 days for free just by signing up here at Summer of AI. You can try out all of these AI features for free for 30 days. And you have until September 1st to sign up for that. Okay. So let's go back in there, and I want to continue going through those extra features. Here you have your bot training. Again, this is based on your knowledge base, and that's what we're going to go over on Thursday. We're going to do that, okay? Here is your brand voice. This is where you can change out your brand voice. If you don't like the one that you've chosen, you can change it out. This is your bot goals, right? This is the goals that we set up for it in the very beginning. You can come in here and change those goals. You can add additional instructions here, okay? You can have conversation guidelines, maintain a casual, purposeful, and concise tone, mirror the customer's language and manner of speaking. You can put all of that in here, and it's really nice that the team provides you with somewhere to start, right? And you can come in here and tweak this. And then here is the most important piece of this, the dashboard. This is what you're going to love about this, because it's going to give you a date range, and you can see how many unique contacts interacted with this agent, how many actions were triggered, how many appointments were booked, how much time was saved. It'll show you all the contacts that interacted in this date range. It will give you the total messages. So here it will tell you the messages that were created. And then the average message per contact, how many messages were sent back and forth on average between each contact. So this is going to be your dashboard here. And when the data fills in there, it can be quite useful. You can choose to see only, where are all the messages coming through? Is it through text message? Is it through WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, or just your live chat widget? Which one's your busiest, right? You can see that as well. Okay. Any questions, guys?
Yeah, I have a question. In regards to the Summer of AI, I don't see it above my launch pad. Do I contact the team? And
You don't see it above your launch pad?
no, I don't see that.
Oh, that is bizarre. Yeah, contact the team, Shamim, and
Okay.
see, because everyone should be able to see this. Yep. Yeah, I've never heard of anybody not being able to see it. So contact them and they'll get you set up for that if you're interested. So again, part 2 of your homework then is going to be able to create an AI agent here for your chat widget. And all I want to see is the screenshot of your website chat widget, your bot details. Put that in with your review AI agent, those 2 screenshots, post those in the Facebook group, and use hashtag SalesProcessWins, and that's your entry into the contest for this month. Any questions? How's everybody making out with SalesProcess? Is anybody having trouble outside of AI? Is there anything I can answer for you or help you with outside of AI? Do you have any other features that you're having issues with? Feel free to unmute, or you can put it in the chat if you're more comfortable with that. Who's excited about using AI in their business like this? Yeah. Yeah, especially if you have a high volume of customer reviews that you need to manage, or have a way that you can service your customer on your website. This is a great way to do that. I love visiting websites that have AI chatbots because I know I can get service right away. I saw a question come through. Oh, Gemma says I've literally just got access, so right at the start, just updating my details. Okay, Gemma, well, welcome. We're here to help you if you need some help.
Hi, this is
Hi.
Jay.
Hi,
Hi.
Jay.
So same as Gemma, I'm just basically getting started. This is pretty much the first inroads into, we want to say, AI and sales process. If there is something that you can, I don't know, provide as a base to say, get X, Y, Z done to get your base level, and then you can start to, move forward. So if you have the base, where to start from?
Yeah. Jay, first question. Have you booked your onboarding call?
Well, this was the onboarding call, right? Which got linked to this.
This is
Yes.
the onboarding office hours, and we have sort of hijacked the onboarding office hours to do AI training, but you get a
Okay.
one-on-one onboarding call. Have you booked that?
So when I clicked the link, it took me to this one. No, I haven't done that yet.
Okay, let me get you the
So
correct link.
yes, please.
I'm going to stop sharing and I will grab the correct link for you so that this call will help you get your email set up and will also
Yeah.
help you get your domain set up.
Okay.
So let me grab that for you. I can't spell today. Sorry. There we go. There is the link. I'll put it in the chat to you.
Yeah.
And then you can book your onboarding call. And that way we will get all of your domain set up, we'll get your email set up, help
Yeah.
you walk through some of that. Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
I dropped the link in the chat there and you can book your call there. Okay. It'll probably be with me actually, because I think we've got a few team members on vacation right now. So I think it'll probably be with me. Any other questions though while we're here? Gemma, how are you finding everything? Have you booked your onboarding call as well?
No, I haven't. I'll book mine now when I come off this call. Because mine was the same as the link. When I clicked the link, it took me to this onboarding. So it was like a series
Okay.
of, I think it was five days, I think for 6 weeks that you could sign up to. But it was all as
Yeah.
an onboarding call.
Yeah. So we've kind of hijacked the onboarding office hours to teach AI. So please do schedule your onboarding call and
Hmm.
we'll get your domain and just that really niggly tech stuff that you have to set up the first little bit. We like to help you get that set up first and then get you going. So schedule your call and we'll definitely get you set up with the tech stuff, your email sending and all of that, because that can be a bit technical. There's DNS records involved and all that boring stuff that makes your eyes cross. So
Yeah, no worries. I'll do it straight after this call.
great. Awesome.
Nice one. Thank you.
Yeah. How are things going, Shamim? How's your event funnel going?
Oh, so far so good. You know,
Good.
I have a class next week, so I'm prepping up that for. But so far, everything's going well. I'm
And your
putting together.
automations are running smoothly and all of that?
Oh, yeah, I'm testing. I'm rewriting my copies right now.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm putting everything together. I'm going to offer a free book along with my funnel, so people can download it and then
Oh,
they get
nice.
to know me through the book, and then they'll sign up for the membership. So,
Awesome. Awesome. Good to hear. Does anybody else want to share what they're working on? I'd love to hear about it. All I hear from everybody now is AI, AI, AI. Everyone is like so focused on AI. It's crazy.
Sorry, since there isn't a question, since we're just starting,
Ah,
gonna ask you. For me, I'm running a B2B business, and
mhm.
basically, when I hear most of the AI stuff or the implementation, it's more online businesses selling online using those fields more. But when you see and B2C as well. But in B2B, do you see a lot of applicational usage, which is different, or in comparison, or is it? Do they cater it very differently?
Yeah, so that's a great question, Jay. If I think about B2B and the AI features, how do you service your business customers? Like what sort of what service do you provide?
So I actually provide water treatment solutions for different. It can be for businesses, it can be for municipalities, it can be for different water features, like a fountain system, wastewater. So it's a lot of industrial uses.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the same thing, we're looking to start B2C as well, but there I can see my whole angle in terms of, if I have to use AI and, try to look how to use it for the B2C side, it's easier to see. With the B2B, I wanted, what's the difference, or is there ways that you're using it more successfully in that
Yeah.
side?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, the AI features for B2B, I think the AI features are more to help out you as the business owner, support your clients rather
Mm.
than to like help the client. It's more
Yeah,
for you to help the client. So, the features help in the ways that you can build faster landing pages inside your sales process account because we have AI. You can build a funnel with using AI. You can build a website using AI. Um, you can build a workflow using AI, so an automation. So it's more about supporting you as the business owner to be
the
able to
back.
build faster. Yeah,
Yeah.
in
Because on the
that sense.
marketing side was where I saw it was more, I mean, actually, I should have said specifically the marketing side where you see it's more the B2C,
Yeah.
which was, and yeah, it's easier to understand, if you're marketing to specific demographic or a specific area. It's
Yeah.
easier to use the different AI features to cater it for that niche.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's again, I have to start using it to understand how I can use it in the B2B. But it was just something that always came up because there was never B2B, applications that are spoken about.
Yeah. So I think one of the features that is going to be really important for you is going to be the custom object feature.
Okay.
Custom objects is how you can define projects that you're working on, right? That's going to be something that you can directly tie to a business, and you can see everything in one place through using custom objects, which comes in really handy when you're dealing with, let's say, a company with several employees, and you want to keep track of those interactions with all the different employees, or maybe you have different contacts that you have to keep track of for their company. Custom
Yeah.
objects will help you keep that nice and clean and sorted. So,
Okay.
yeah. So that's definitely something you're going to want to probably investigate.
Yeah.
Any other questions? You guys make my job too easy. Come on, you gotta come with some questions and stump me once in a while, hey? I love getting stumped. I love doing research, trying to see if we can make the system do something it's not used to doing. Okay, guys, well, you have your homework assignments for the contest. Love to see your posts in the Facebook group, so make sure you get those in there. I know we are celebrating Karen won last time. She got the big prize, so I'm so excited for her because I know she was really trying to win that first prize, so I'm excited to see that she got that. So good luck to you guys, and if you have any questions I'm back here on Thursday, and we will dive into the knowledge base piece of the foundational piece for setting up your AI. I think this is just going to blow things right out of the water with regards to the AI, because once you set that knowledge base up, your AI agent can pretty much do anything. So it'll be so cool. So you guys have a
Yeah.
great rest of your week. I'll see you on Thursday. And yeah, behave.
Yeah.
Behave.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Take care,
All right.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.